Hello, friends. Today I want to talk about one of the very important topic, that is law of attraction. Friends, few years ago I read the book The Secret, and the book is very exciting, very interesting book. So I would like to talk about that the theme of that particular book, and that book says that whatever we think, we attract those circumstances, those people, and those events. So our thinking is very important. What we are thinking, and guys, 60 to 70,000 words we produce or we think in our mind. So it's become very difficult, like what we are thinking, to identify whether we are thinking negatively or whether we are thinking positively. And it is because of that we cannot understand what's happening with us. Sometimes something negative happen, and we say that I have not attracted that. But the point is that you don't know what thinking process was taking place in your mind. And it is because of this reason so many negative things happen with us. So there is a law of attraction, and I believe in that. That whatever you think, the way you think, that matters a lot. Now the question is how to avoid negative things from your, that should not happen. See, our mind is always remain in survival mode, because the way we evolved, we have evolved from such conditions that prominently it is having survival mode. And being a under or in the survival mode, it always think about danger. It always think negatively कि something negative may happen. And it is because of that reason, because we are thinking negatively, we attract negative circumstances, we attract negative people in our life, we attract negative events. Now the question is what we can do, because we are not able to identify whether we are thinking negatively, whether we are thinking negative positively. And it is very difficult to monitor each and every thought, because whenever we see something, we can, out of sudden negative things come out. So one of the most important thing which we can do, that we have to see how we are feeling. This is the most important point which we must understand, that how we are feeling. Because feeling gives you a mood. Mood could be happy, mood could be like sad, mood could be like in whatever state your mind is, that can be identified by your mood or by your emotions. Because whatever emotions you have, that produce your feelings, and whatever feelings you have, that reflect your mood. So the question is that what you need to do, identify your feelings. By identifying your feeling, you would be able to identify your thought process, what thought process is going. Now whatever thought process, for example, you identify that you are thinking negatively, what will what you need to do now? Now as soon as you identify that you are thinking negatively, you should have some like mood shifter. What do we call it? Mood shifter. And that has been given in that particular book, because I applied this principle, and I am getting the benefit of these principle. But because I never shared the things without implementing those things. sometimes I also think negatively. I'm not saying that all the time I think positively, but as soon as I come to know that I'm thinking negatively, I apply mood shifter. And by applying the mood shifter, what happens? I shift my mood. Like for example, if I'm feeling negatively, what I will see a small baby who is enjoying his life without knowing what's happening in the world, outside world. I see I see and imagine that kind of situation where I'm playing with a small kid or small baby who is smiling and happy. I see like I just visualize a rose and just focus on that particular rose and its smell, how it's smelling, and the way its color. So it almost changes your mood. If even if you're thinking negatively, all of a sudden it will shift your mood. So this is one or two techniques, and you can have your own technique to shift your mood. Because if you continue stay in that particular zone of negative zone, then you may attract some negative situation or negative circumstances. Or because what happens that, let me talk about the law of attraction, what it how it works. When you are continuously one particular zone or state of feeling, whether it is negative or whether it is positive, in continuous state of that zone, this thought or frequency go in the universe and catches from the universe all like like thoughts, like frequencies. And when it catches or attract those frequency and thoughts, what will happen? All such type of things start happening to you. I myself observed this particular thing. So there is a need to change your mood if you want to bring if you want that something positive happen with you. You have to shift your mood. Otherwise, it is your choice in which mood you want to stay. And if you want to stay for a long period of time that particular mood, it's your choice. But according to me, or according to whatever I have seen so far, that as soon as some negative events will happen with you, as soon as some negative experience you faced, you immediately shift your mood. Or as soon as you I mean the longer you will stay in that zone, the longer you are you will face similar situations, similar circumstances. So it is important that you come out from that zone as soon as possible, because you are here to live a happy life. You have right to be happy. And if you don't want to be happy, so it means you are denying yourself the happiness. Okay? So believe me, law of attraction work, but people don't know how it works. So that is what I want to share in this video. Thank you very much, friend.